So, it's the first podcast for JG Fitness, and it seems very fitting that our first guest is Jenny, or Jeanette. Do you prefer Jeanette?
No, Jenny.
Jenny, yes?
Yeah.
So, Jenny, let's get straight into it. What's your name and your occupation?
Name is Jenny King. Occupation, civil servant / fitness coach, personal trainer.
Right, okay. And what made you start exercising?
Ever since I was 14, 15, I've exercised.
Yeah.
I used to go swimming, I've done Zumba classes, I've done box fit, I've done body pump,
Yeah.
I've done, you name it, I've done it, literally. Always kept an eye on the way I look, the way, how I feel, health-wise, everything. So yeah, ever since I was probably about 13, 14.
And what made you start then, do you think?
I think it was probably the culture that from my mum, because
Yeah.
my mum was very much like Weight Watchers. So
Did she used to exercise
she
as well?
did, yeah. My
Yeah.
mum used to go, she used to do fitness classes back in the day,
Yeah.
with laytots and leg warmers and that. So yeah, so it was probably my mum really that had started. Yeah.
Right, okay. And when did you seriously get into sort of the transformation side of things? So when you were exercising, were you exercising to get a certain way? Like what made you start?
I think it was just a case of I just wanted to feel better in myself and I wanted to look better.
Yeah.
And yes, I was
Was
a
it
little
those
bit.
teenage years when you
Because I was a
started
little bit of a
changing?
chunky monkey.
Right, okay. All right.
Yeah, I was.
You were, did you say?
Yeah, I was a little bit of a chunky
Well,
monkey.
you were.
Yeah. Yes, I was. So yeah, I think it was just a case then. I just wanted to just see what I could do and how I
Yeah.
could do it, and then I just gradually like learned myself and do various bits and pieces. I remember even going to exercise classes at the Lightfoot
Yes.
with some of my old
That's where I
school
started.
friends, yeah, the Lightfoot, and doing bits and pieces there, and then going home and then doing like 10 minutes of abs exercises
Yeah.
in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Like put me CD on
Yeah.
and do 10 minutes like forward before I go to bed.
And was there a time where you stopped exercising?
Probably
For a
when I was
little while?
pregnant, yeah.
Right, okay.
When I felt pregnant, because I had a bit of a tough time with the pregnancy.
Right.
So then I definitely did stop. But probably when Ellie was about 9 months, I then got back into it again.
Right, okay.
So I had that little bit of a lapse, but I got straight back into it. And
So it's been a
yeah.
constant.
constant, yeah.
Right, okay.
Always done it. It's always been embedded in the brain.
And do you think you do it for psychological reasons as well, or do you think it helps?
Yeah, it definitely does help mentally, definitely. I find if I don't work out, if I don't do anything, I feel low.
Yeah.
And I get it, you get all those the good feeling, good endorphins rushing through you. So
And
it is
have you
like
had tough times recently where you've maybe used exercise? Not like you have to delve into it.
No, maybe it's about 5 years ago I did. Yeah, maybe it's about 5 years ago I found, I really did, and I found it helpful then.
Right, okay.
And then it's just, for me, it's just part of my routine now.
Mhm.
It's my routine and that's it.
So let's talk about this coach called James Garrity. So when did you first come across him?
It was the Fitness for All
Yes.
boot camp at
Right.
Timeview.
Was that the
School.
famous bright orange van?
Yes, that was
Yeah.
then. And I remember coming to the first one. In fact, no, I'm lying. That was the second time. The first time you were doing it at Exercise for Less.
Yes.
And it was a Friday
No way.
lunchtime.
Did you go to
I
that?
came to that, but I only came to one of them with a friend.
That is
From when the
crazy.
kids were at school, it was a lunch break,
Yeah.
so it was a Friday lunchtime, and I came and I really enjoyed it. And then a couple of my other friends were going to the Fitness for All at
Yes.
Timeview, so I started coming then on the night time.
Right.
And
And when was that?
God, it must have been about 2016, 17 type, because I had a little black mini Cabriolet at the time. And I remember when we were doing stuff in the school playground, you actually said, "Whose is that little mini?" That's mine.
So you're 2 years out. It was 2004.
Was it? Is that
Believe it or not.
bloody hell?
So it's
it's 10
just about
years.
10 years.
My
Yeah.
God.
So this is the 10-year sort of anniversary interview. That's what this is. So,
Wow.
so over the 10 years that we've trained,
Mhm.
like, what kind of journey has it been? Like, let's think about like, so what type of exercise have you done then? How has it changed? Like,
I think a lot of it though was mainly boot camp style with
Yeah.
you, but then it was reducing the weight because then I became one of your clients and I
Yes.
was working, I was coming to Heaton,
yes,
and I joined part of your session there. But I remember I was also doing when you had the church, when
Yeah.
you used to do have the church there, Pinnacle, was
Yes,
it?
Pinnacle,
Yeah. So I remember coming there as well. Quite often I used to even do Sunday mornings there.
So when you went from sort of the cardio base to the sort of gym, were you a bit worried? Or did
Yes.
Right,
And I
okay.
didn't particularly like the weight side because I've always
Yes.
been cardio.
Yes.
I've always been a cardio bunny. So it's probably, I would say, the last 6.5, 7 years that once I started working with you and introducing the weights,
Yeah.
different.
So why were you worried?
I don't know. It's just that thing you think, well, women shouldn't be lifting weights,
Yeah.
and like you might get muscular, and
Yeah.
I didn't want that. However, when I was doing it, my figure, my total like shape changed
Yeah.
to what it was when I was doing cardio,
Yeah.
and I found the weight came off a little bit quicker
Yes.
than what it was doing cardio. I seemed to plateau doing cardio,
Yeah.
and then introducing the weight just totally like took it on a different journey.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, we'll come back to the JG Fitness journey. We're going to do a little fire round.
Right,
Are you ready?
okay then, okay then.
You might want to have a little drink here. Coffee. Right, so, fire round. Weights or cardio? Very
Weights.
fit. Weights, yes. Meal in or a big night out?
Big night out.
Shot. Jeans and a top or a frock?
Oh, I love
For
it.
everyone at home, that means dress, but Jenny calls it a frock still.
Love the frock.
Benidorm or Barbados?
Benidorm. I'd like to see classy and be Barbados, but no, Benidorm.
What does a cow drink?
Milk.
Oh no, it doesn't! It drinks water! You went straight in for that. I knew I'd get you with that one, you know. It was nearly one of you put in the toaster. Right, so, Jen, has your confidence increased?
Absolutely.
Right, and when over the journey, like obviously when you were 14, that obviously helps.
Mm-hmm.
When has it increased the most, do you think? Like, I'm genuinely interested in the 10
I
years.
think it's probably the older I've gotten,
Right.
the more confident I've been.
Right,
I've always been a confident girl, always, all my life. I've been known as a gobshite and all sorts.
you're
So I've
allowed to
al-
swear by the way.
So I've always been confident, but I think confidence in myself and the way I look has
Fantastic.
probably been as I've gotten a little bit older.
Right,
Yeah, and I think obviously we were the lucky ones. We didn't have Instagram, we didn't have Facebook.
Yeah.
So you just went out, you went out and you looked however you looked.
Yeah.
You had your old little camera to take photographs when you went out with the girls, and you'd look back on them like
Yeah.
28 days later when they came through the post. But yeah, I've always I think the confidence came about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
The older I got.
so we're saying 5 years ago, when you became a personal trainer yourself, do you think that helped a little bit as well? Or,
yeah.
or do you think it
definitely.
just sort of,
Yeah, I think it did help, yeah. Doing the full program and doing the training and then doing the workouts myself and being in the gym and seeing different people and
Yeah.
mixing with different people, and that's how your confidence it grows. It
and
grows
what made you want to become a personal trainer?
I want to help people. I wanted to help people like me, women who've had babies, who maybe lost that confidence, who wanted to get that something back, make themselves feel good again,
Yeah.
try something new, step out of that comfort zone, don't be a cardio bunny,
Yeah.
try the weights. Like there's a lot of the weights, a lot of machines that we use now in our gym.
Yeah.
I would never dream of using
Yes.
in like 10 years ago. Now love them, and I would always like encourage other women to do exactly the same.
And do you think you're a good personal trainer?
I'd like to think I was. And maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say 7.
Quick question. Who's your favourite team member?
Beth?
By the way, Beth's behind the camera. I can't believe that I've set myself up there. Like. And what's your favourite part of being a personal trainer then, Jen? Like, obviously, you've been doing it how many years now?
God, 5.
5 years.
It's become like 5
Isn't that
years,
coincidental?
yeah.
You said 5 years.
Yeah.
You started getting confident.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? See what I did there?
Yes. I know. I think it's just the meeting new people, helping people along, seeing people's progress, seeing their journey. There's a lot of clients that we've got now who, when they first started last year, they were, you could see that didn't have that confidence in themselves, but now when they come in, they've got loads to know what they're doing, and it's, yeah, I think it's just like it's a nice feel, it's a nice job to have.
Yeah.
It's one of those feel good
Feel
jobs.
good, yeah.
Absolutely.
I totally agree with you. I think when people come in and the expectation's quite low because they've tried a lot of things, they've tried the Slimming World, they've tried the Weight Watchers, they've tried other trainers, if you like. And some people are just like, right, I'll give it another go, but it's not going to work. And it's that when it clicks, it works. You see that before and after pictures, and they're feeling more confident. I think, like you say, us as trainers, and I say it all the time on camera, on Instagram, but it is the best job in the world. It's just, well, when you think I've been a footballer, I've been a model, still am a little bit, I've been a fashion buyer, I've done all these fancy jobs, and personal training is by far the best job out there. So, but you have to say that because you're sitting here doing it.
I agree.
So, are you a stop your life while you get in shape personal trainer, or are you live your life while you get in shape?
I'm definitely a live your life.
So explain why.
You've got to live your life. You can't put your life on hold just because of, you want to look a particular way, you want to feel a particular way. You've got to still get that right balance. Like, I think we've always said in the past, it's like it's 80-20.
Yeah.
So, do what you can in the gym and things like that, but then still have that time and still enjoy yourself. What's the point of just doing nothing, putting your life on hold for the sake of a few workouts a week? Enjoy yourself, but just do it in moderation as well.
You're also known on the street as a socialite. Is this true?
Well, I take it, confirm or deny.
So how do you do it then, Jen? Like, tell it. Like, let's go into it. Let's go. Like, how do you do it?
So,
like, we're fluffing around. Like,
right.
Actually explain. How do you do it?
So if I know I'm going out, I'd like to have a good couple of weeks' notice. One, because I like to buy a new frock. I have to be on the lookout for.
We're not going to go into fake tan products, are we?
No, unless you want to. Well, you know more than me.
Probably do, to be fair.
So yes, well, a couple of weeks in advance, I like to plan, so I like to have something new, and then I just think, right, get in the mindset, get as many sessions as I can, be mindful of what I'm eating.
Yes.
Don't spoil myself on the lead up to it, and then when it comes to that weekend, enjoy myself. Yes, I might be dying on the Sunday, or I might just have a totally lazy day where I'm watching the telly, watching Netflix, whatever, order a KFC, but then I get straight back onto it on the Monday morning.
And does that work for you?
Absolutely.
So how do you find, like, because I know I watch you measure yourself every week, same time, same day. How does that affect? So when you have a night out, does that change your results a little bit, or?
Slightly, but the leading up to it, I feel a little bit more, like I push myself a little bit more when I know I'm going on a night out because I want to look good and I want to feel good and I want to enjoy it.
So it's almost like you're creating a deficit, like you're actually doing really well. And
right,
right.
Yeah, and then it's not normally too bad. Either I stay the same or maybe put a tiny bit on, but then the week after I find I'm back to what I was doing.
That's good.
So.
Any questions for me?
Oh God, no.
Keep it clean. It's a family show.
No. Could you see yourself doing anything other than this in the future? Can you see yourself staying with this particular gym or doing something else?
So I think about it every day, like what's next, but I honestly think what we do here is so amazing. I think, why change it? I think the clients that come in were like 100% up on last year, how many clients were helped day to day. we've got a little academy going now, and I think the amount of trainers that we train up is fantastic, and I just think it's getting better and better naturally, and I can't see myself doing anything else. And I used to love sales, but I think we're almost like a salesman already, because what we're trying to do is we're selling people the dream that they can become. So I still feel like a salesman, if you like. So that short answer is no. I think I'll always do this. 16 years in, and I'm still going strong.
Good.
So,
Good.
last question. So there'll be people that watch this, they've probably switched off by now, but if they've got this far, they might be sitting thinking, you know what, like, I want to give this a go, I want to get on my own journey, and what would you say to them people that they're thinking about it but they haven't quite got over the line yet, Jen? What would you say to that person?
Give it a try, challenge yourself, set yourself little targets. That's what I used to do back in the day, just little targets, and then just, reward yourself for just the little small wins, and then just go on that a little bit further. But don't be afraid to step foot in a gym, especially a place like this where you come in, and it's surprising the number of new clients that we're getting here when they've come in. You can see they're nervous, but the second time they come in, they're like,
straight away.
Yeah, it's as if they're part of the equipment.
Yeah.
Like they come in, and everybody's so welcoming. So don't be afraid to join anywhere that you might think, oh, I'll be a little bit intimidated.
Yeah.
Don't be. Just come in, do what you need to do, and you'll find your way. And yeah, it'll just.
Because I think, like you're saying, I think if someone tries somewhere as well that's not for you, just cut it and move on, try somewhere else, and you will eventually get the right place that suits you.
Yeah.
It's almost like partners.
It is.
You're not going to find, well, some people do, they're dead lucky to find the right partner straight away, but it's almost like that first partner isn't the one for you.
So
Like,
you should have a go. I look at it like shoes. So women love shoes, so you go to a shoe shop, you try a pair of shoes on, you think, they're all right, but they're not really for me. You go to another shoe shop, you try them on, you think, perfect, love them, and you go back to that shoe shop again. That's how I would see it.
Fantastic. And how many people come in that say, I've been following your page for 2 years, and I eventually got the courage to come in. I'm like, 2 years? If you had came to see you in 2 years, you'd be a Victoria's Secret model by now.
Exactly.
So to add to what Jenny's saying, I think if you're thinking about coming in, just do it. It's like Nike nailed it when they're saying, just do it.
Just do it.
Any more questions? Are you happy?
Do you think you and Beth are going to have any children?
You can't be saying that on camera. We'll see. Good question though. Oh, well, thanks very much, Jen. You've been absolutely brilliant, and I hope,
pleasure.
even if this helps one person out there, it has been a whirlwind. It's been a fantastic 10 years that we've knew each other. And you are an amazing trainer, by the way. That question, that's the answer to that one. And it's unbelievable how many people you do change. And you've touched so many people. Like, you're a ray of sunshine when you come into the place, and it's fantastic having you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I couldn't think anyone better. That's been the first interview.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the second one.
Thank you.